Hi and welcome to another Turtle Time. Today we've got our Chinese box turtle and she's a bit battered up, as you can see. Polar
She's been in the
tail.
wars, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain what happened?
We think it's our North American three-toed box turtle female. Didn't like her anyway, always bit her. And she's got a bite on her neck, which isn't really that much showable, but it's a little bite there, a nick. And then we went to the vets and they had to get her bum fixed up. As you can see, that's not blood, that's just this antiseptic cream. But underneath there is a horrifying scar.
So what happened was that it was either one of the box tortoises that got
Or the
to her,
Horsfield.
or possibly Horsfield, a male that was quite aggressive and was biting at her, and it cut all her tail and it was hanging off. So we had to take her down to the vets, and whoever was responsible cost us about £250
Yeah.
in vet bills. But we kind of thought she was worth it, so a little bit of background for this one. I just lifted up here. It's beautiful colours. Come the camera up here. So a bit of background with this particular tortoise is I've had her since 1988. She was one of a pair at the time for the price of princely sum of £40, which I think was quite a bargain. But in 1988, that was quite a lot of money to pay out for the turtle. And in those days, we didn't have the internet or any sort of courier. Well, we did had a few couriers, but they came on the train, delivered from Walsall, was it? From Walsall. So they had something called Red Star, so they put them on connecting trains and changed it up, coming all the way up the country to us. And we went to collect her, and we got the train down there to collect her. And when we arrived, they told us she wasn't there, even though, as it turned out, the box was there and she was waiting for us. So we had to kill a lot of time. So we invested a lot of time waiting for her to arrive, and went back about 3 times, and we were getting on quite late at night. And eventually they decided the box that had been there all along contained this little beauty and a friend as well. Look at them lovely markings on her head there.
And the reason her beak is white is because she's been eating cuttlefish for the past few days.
Why she had cuttlefish?
To keep, I don't know why she's been eating it, but to keep her beak down.
Ah, right, okay.
It's quite handy that she does eat it as well. Good calcium for the shell, and trims the beak as well. A very hardy sort of turtle, this one. It did actually escape from this particular garden that we're in right now once, and spent a whole winter out hibernating, and we didn't find her till the following summertime, spring it was. Just come out with about 6 inches of dirt on her shell on next door's rockery. So quite an independent turtle. Quite a tough one as well. They can take the colder temperatures, but you're probably as well not to
Not
to push it
hibernate a
too
tropical
much.
species.
Yeah, but they can do it, and obviously they can hibernate. So let's have a closer look.
Oh, it still looks nasty.
It's a bit red at the moment because we've been putting some antiseptic cream on, which is it's a strong pink colour and has dyed it.
It's antifungal as
But I
well.
don't know if you can see the stitches here that are still in there. Might cause a little bit of infection as well here. So we've just come back from the vets where they give it a little check and all clear and said that it's healing nicely. But she's had an antibiotic injection as well, just in case this turns out to be something. So I think that would, did they say it last about 4 days, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, so well done vets there. We didn't want to lose this one. So there you have it, the Chinese box tortoise. Ta-da!
Should we go down for a little look round?
Have a last little wander about, can I have a watch her? So you haven't been to this garden for quite some time, but it used to be a familiar place where she has wintered out. Quite tough. An excellent pet as well, if you can get onto them.
Yeah.
Really hard intelligent, you can tell by her head looking about now. They've
Not
really got
scared at all.
Yeah, they've got a real awareness about them. Probably very hard to come by these days. Struggling in the wild. In fact, there's probably more in captivity.
Than there is in the wild.
Than there is in the wild.
It's like Florida with the Himalayas.
It is, yeah.
There's more there than there is in the wild.
And if you look on the internet, they are bred in captivity, but usually in the United States. They'd be very hard to come by in Britain. There might be a few on the continent you could get. Should we
Right.
wrap it up there then?
Yep. We'll see you next time for another Turtle Time. Like, subscribe. Bye bye.